beautiful people. Sasha here. So I changed my hair. Do you guys like it? If not, it's okay. I feel fabulous, so I love it. I want to respond this morning to an email that we received from a follower asking the question, how does one get started? And she communicated, Sasha, people are always telling you, just get started, just get on the path, just follow your dreams. But how does one get started? And I thought that was an excellent question. And so what I will share today with you all is what I did to get started and some of the steps I've taken in my journey and my chase to follow my dreams. And it has worked for me, and I have no doubt in my mind that if you implement these steps, it will work for you as well. The first thing I'll say is write it down. There is something about ideas, thoughts, objectives, goals going from your head to your hand to a piece of paper. So I would encourage you all to write it down. If you're an artist and you want to paint and illustrate it that way and make it tangible, that's fine. Whatever your ability is, get it from out of your head to on a piece of paper, however that may be, in a painting, in a drawing, in just words on paper, whatever it is. Just, it brings a real element to it when you write it down. The next thing I will say, and this is critical, guys, research your topic. You've got to know your stuff. This is basic. You've got to know your stuff. Research the successful people in your industry. Research the terminology, the language, the lingo, the jargon. Even research the failures that have occurred, because there's so much to be learned from failures, and you need to know that information. So research night and day. The things about the industry that you want to go in or the journey you want to take. Now, another thing I will take is that in order to affect change, you have to take action. In order to affect change, you have to take action. And I find that a lot of times we miss that part. We talk about the great things. We say, oh, we're going to do here, we're going to be there, we're going to get this. But then we don't want to take the action that will change that habit and change that behavior to get us to our end result. So you got to be willing to change your behavior. And how do you do that? I do it. And it's hard. Don't get me wrong. It's not easy. I do it by doing two things every day that I do not want to do, but things that I know will help me get to where I want to be. So whether that's reading and writing every single day, whether that's exercising for 30 minutes and having a small dinner, whatever it is, schedule it in your life. Schedule it as a part of your day to make sure you get it done, because it makes it so much easier. Just schedule it in as if it's a meeting or as if you have something to do with a client or it's homework or whatever it is. Schedule it in. It makes it so much easier, because if not, you'll forget about it. You'll try to blow it off. You already don't want to do it. You're comfortable in your way. So just schedule it in and do that. Next thing I will say is speak it into existence. Whatever it is that you want. A lot of times we don't realize the power that our words have. Our words have so much power. So if you speak it into existence, it will become your reality. When I realized that motivational speaking and empowering and being an empowerment activist was my calling, is my purpose, I started telling that to any and everyone who would listen. Babies to old, it didn't matter who you were. If you were a baby or if you were a 99-year-old adult, it didn't matter, because you need to know that this is my purpose, and I was excited about it. So I wanted to share it with everyone. So I would encourage you to speak it into existence. And lastly, and this is pivotal, because it happens to all of us. Don't become discouraged to the point where you quit. We are all going to feel discouraged along the way. You're going to feel down and out. You're going to mess up so many times. You're going to be embarrassed. In fact, if you are not embarrassing yourself, you're not growing. Dare I say that again? If you're not embarrassing yourself, if you're not messing up along the way, if you're not saying, oh man, I really screwed that up, you're not growing. Mess ups happen with growth. This is the part of life that a lot of us, we just want it to all be pretty and in a box with a little bow, and unfortunately it just doesn't work that way. So if you are not messing up, if you're not making mistakes, you're not growing. All right. So when you become discouraged and when you feel like giving up and when you feel like things are just not moving in your favor, don't give up. Don't become discouraged. Just keep going and just keep trucking. Okay. So again, remember, write it down, write what it is that you want, research. Okay. You got to research your topic. Do two things every day that you don't want to do. Even if you don't want to start out with two, at least do one thing that will help you get there. Okay. Speak it into existence. Speak what it is that you want. And don't become discouraged. Don't be discouraged. Keep your head up and you guys can get there. I love you all so much. Thank you so much for your feedback and your engagement. You guys are making my dreams possible just by listening to me, because I love this. I love doing this, and this is what my heart beat for. So thank you so much, and I look forward to seeing you guys next week. Have a good one. Bye.